Hello everyone. Today we're going to be starting the 1.1a lesson. Now, we're not going to be using the one that's in your module. We needed to make it a little more digital friendly. So you're going to be using the 1.1a lesson that you can find in Google Classroom. So we're going to be running an experiment today. We have bag A and we have bag B. For right now, we're just going to put B off to the side and we're going to start with A. Now, there are 12 marbles in this bag. Some of them are green and some of them are blue, but we don't know how many of each we have. We're going to be doing a little experiment in order to help us figure that out. So for homework tonight, we're going to fill out just the first page so that when we are in class tomorrow, that we're ready to go and really talk about experimental probability and theoretical probability and what their differences are. Okay, so are we ready to figure out what's going on in the bag? Periodically throughout the video, we're going to ask you to pause so that you can have some time to go ahead and fill in parts of your lesson, and then we'll pick up right where we left off. So I'm going to give it a little shake, and then I'm going to reach in, and I've got a blue. So we're going to make a tally mark for a blue. What's important is that we're going to put it back in and shake it all up so that there's still 12 marbles in the bag. And then I'm going to pull another one out, and it's blue. So we're going to make another tally mark for blue. We're going to shake again, and this time we have a green. So we're going to put a mark under green. And so far, we've done 3 draws. So we're going to shake it up again, pull one out, I got a blue. And so we have so far 3 blues and 1 green. We're going to shake it, run it again, I got a blue. So we're looking at 4 blues and 1 green. So looking at the lesson, it says after 5 draws, how many of the chosen marbles were green? And so we only had 1 that came out that was green. When it says what fractions of the draws were green, we need to look at our part to our total. So we had 1 green to 5 total. So what portion of the draws were green as a decimal? 1/5 as a decimal is going to be 0.2. And now you can go ahead and pause the video and try and make a guess as to how many green marbles you think are currently in this bag. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing, but now we're doing 10 draws. So we have a blue and a blue and another blue. So far we have 3. 4th is blue. 5th is blue. 6th is blue. Oh boy. 7th is blue. 8 is blue. 9 is blue. Wow. And 10 is blue. So we're going to go ahead and look after 10 draws, how many of the chosen marbles were green. So for us, it was 0. So the fraction is still just 0, or you would have 0 over 10, which we would reduce to be 0. As a decimal, it's 0, and we're going to go ahead and pause and let you make a guess as to how many green ones you think there are now. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing again, only this time we're going to do 20 draws. So we're going to go a little bit faster this time. So I have a blue, and I have a green. So that's 3. That's a blue and a green. So far we have 2 blues and 2 greens. So we have 4 pulls so far. We have another blue. So that makes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So far we're halfway through and we have 8 blues and 2 greens. So we're going to give it another shake. We got another blue. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So on the 10th one, we got another 9 that were blue and 3 that were green. So after 20 draws, how many did we get that were green? We got 3. What fraction of the draws were green? We have 3, and then over 20, because this time we pulled 20 times. So as a decimal, that's going to be 0.15. And now you're going to make a final guess as to how many green marbles you think are in that bag. Hi, everyone. This is my helper, Chloe, and she's going to be helping us pull with the bag B. So go ahead, give it a little shake and then pull it out. What color do you have? You have a blue. Okay, so why don't you put that back in and shake and then pull another one without looking in the bag. Oh, you got another blue. Okay, put it back in. Blue. So we have 3 blues. That's okay. Okay, pull again. What'd you get? You got a green. Okay, put it back in. Don't look. Pull one more out. What is it? A green? And she got a green. So after 5 draws, how many of the chosen marbles were green? Chloe got 2 that were green. So what fraction were green? She got 2 out of 5. What portions of the draws were green as a decimal? 2/5 as a decimal is going to be 0.4. And now you get to pause and make a guess how many green marbles you think are in the bag. Okay, well, we continued to have Chloe pull, and she redid the same thing with 10 draws. So for 10 draws, she ended up with 3 greens. So what fraction were green? That's going to give you 3 out of 10. What portions is that as a decimal? That's just going to be 0.3. And you can go ahead and take a guess as to how many greens you think are in that bag. Then I had Chloe do it 20 times. She was having a lot of fun with this. However, her draws this time were a little bit different. So she ended up with 9 green pulls. So that means she got a 9 out of 20. So what portion is that as a decimal? That's going to be 0.45. So here you're going to make your final guess as to how many green marbles you think are in the bag. So you're going to go ahead and answer question 7 that says, did you ever change your mind about how many green marbles were in each bag while doing the experiment? If you've got that ready for tomorrow, you're going to be ready for class. See you later.